perspectives. Cheers. But let's talk. So, I want to talk about codependency. Um, I've been on this ongoing journey, through my transition, female to male, trans masculine, to my mental health, to my physical health, and to my spiritual, having a connection to the creator. And it's been the most intense journey I've ever been on my entire life. And it's got some goods and it's got some bads, you know? Because when you're going through this journey, I had to come to grips with who I am and my true self. And I also had to come to grips with what I did to others, what I said about others, what I thought about others that was wrong, that was bad, that was negative, that was manipulative, that was vindictive, you know? I had to go, and then I also had to relive traumatic experiences throughout my life, particularly as in my childhood, that I had tucked away, I guess. Because it's like all of a sudden I could visualize the time and the place, and I was truly like reliving it. And mind you, I haven't thought about it, couldn't even remember it before, and it just all came to me. And it's been intense. And then it's also caused me to really start paying attention to the type of people that are in my life and the type of people that I gravitate towards, because there's a reason for everything. Everything happens for a reason. It's true. Um and I've also been looking at my health, right? Because I have severe gastrointestinal health problems. I had my gallbladder removed last year. I have ulcers, constantly getting infections, and IBS, and they're tracking to make sure that, where I'm at, because I might be heading into Crohn's disease. So I have a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Then my mental, right? So that was the physical I was just talking about. So my mental health, dealing with having ADHD, anxiety, and I feel like I have multiple personalities, and or definitely bipolar. So, and then that, which is why I'm going back to therapy, because I was in therapy and I was on medication, but then I just stopped, which was stupid on my part. So I'm looking at that, and all of this is happening at the same time. And what really triggered all of this, right, was the breakup. If you want to, I can't even really call it a breakup because we were never together. We were never in a romantic relationship. But the loss of a relationship, friendship that had a lot of mixed messaging and blurred lines, and was extremely toxic and extremely narcissistic and extremely codependent relationship, friendship. He cut it off. And I admit I was codependent. I was toxic. Hell, you could call me the narcissist if you want to when I look back at that. But what I noticed is the silent treatment that he's doing. And the only reason why I'm doing no contact is because I was constantly texting him, you know, I'm sorry, let's work things out. You know, I was emailing him, sending him gifts. And I found out about narcissism and toxic relationships a month and a half ago, basically. And then from there, I learned about narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, and then from there, the different types of narcissism, the overt, the malignant, the covert, the codependent, or some people would call invert narcissists. And then from there, I learned about love languages. Then from there, I learned about trauma bonding, love bombing, and discarding, silent treatments, gray rock. I learned a lot. And this stuff started clicking. And I started just like, damn. And then I started thinking about my family and the upbringing and how I was raised and the shit that I witnessed and saw and the stuff that happened to me. And I was like, dang, you know, I really been through some shit. And that hurt. Because I don't know how we do it. I'm studying and researching, but I don't know. And I don't know how we do it. But like subconsciously, we tuck traumatic experiences away to the point where you don't even remember what happened. But yet, you'll have all of these triggers that'll have you acting out crazy or badly or putting you in toxic situations. And you don't know why. And you don't understand. But then, through this journey, started being like, damn, you know, I have abandonment issues out of this world. Because my mother was in and out of my life. My father has been non-existent. Don't know anything about the man. Don't know what he looked like. Never met him. And then my mom is all over the country, all over the world, doing her. So my grandparents had to raise me, and more specifically, my grandmother. My grandfather was there too, but looking at who did most of the rearing and the taking caring of was my grandmother. And I'm also learning that I've been a pathological liar. Just like my mom. And I'm always in the lies. Some of the lies are like, most of the lies are like lies covering up other people's stuff. Because, like, I'm ashamed of it. I'm embarrassed. So I'll tell little white lies that end up turning into massive, big, ugly red lies. And I've been doing that to myself. And I've been doing that to others. And it's like, and then I started thinking, well, damn, how I grew up. Stuff would be going on in the household. Stuff would be going on in the family. And I was always told by my family, don't tell nobody about this. This ain't nobody's business. What goes on here stays here. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So pretty soon, I just got used to lying about what my family was doing and how we were doing and who they were. And then I started believing the lies. You know, and I was putting people up on pedestals that didn't need to be put up on pedestals. And then, like we all know in the family, he ain't a good person. We all know that. But we not going to let nobody else know that. And I'm thinking, so basically, even though you tell me, don't lie to me, you better tell me the truth. You're also telling me it's okay to lie because I got to cover up what's going on over here. And then I'm starting to believe the lie myself. So I just started noticing all of that, you know. And man, it's just been an intense journey. I pray every night, I pray every morning, I pray multiple times a day. Because now I'm just like, this stuff is wild. I'm going to call this Self-Care Journey episode 1. I'll probably have more videos.